EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater, that's Andres Borregales, to get us started. And off we go from Foxborough. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Aaron Landry, there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Kirk is the motion man. Once again, it's Martz. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Back deep is Marcus Jones. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the #3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
In trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots first
at the
down.
47-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. He'll go again with Marks. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Texans.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside. Defense.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On play action, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butet. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now is May. Over the middle, he hits his tight end, Hooper. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, New England.
At the 38-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. As we are ready to get back underway. May to throw on 2nd down. Has completed to Douglas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 49-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11. Once more, it's Henderson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. Diggs on the reception. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's May again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Henderson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Once more, Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll get enough for here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Schultz, the motion man. On 2nd down, Stroud. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run straight ahead with Marks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will. And they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's the veteran, Dario Ogunbowale. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Brought down by Carlton Davis. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Stroud to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Texans.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. May gonna look to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's gonna be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down? So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So on fourth down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Patriots move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, here's Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Complete to number 81, Jaden Higgins. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll step up and run. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 42.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On the give, it's Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down and 3. From out of the gun, here's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, New England.
14 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Going to set up to throw. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Still 3rd down.
Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. That one is good. And the Texans will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's May. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Complete to Henderson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. May to the air once more. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
May to throw on 2nd down. And he's in. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Pats will extend this third quarter lead.
27, Texans 17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the bootleg.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll look deep, left sideline. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Again, it's Henderson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Zone read, a give to Henderson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, New England.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And look up at this clock. They might be running out of time.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's another.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Stevenson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on first down.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans 24.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It is 2nd and a yard. Now Stroud. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
On the handoff, Henderson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Douglas in motion. complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Paige Stover. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll stick to the ground. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle is made at the 23-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
38, Patriots 34.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Med. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On 2nd down, it's Meg. That's right
breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll run. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Buck is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
May to throw again. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And the Texans are right back in this one.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st down, it's Marks. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.